Today, the brand new California has been released. Actually, 5 new California models, and they can be ordered from June. That's next month. Delivery and price are also not too far away. The current VW Transporter T6.1 is coming to the end of its lifetime. In fact, the current California range has been around since 2003 when it was based on the T4. And since then, over 280,000 Californias have been built in Hanover in Germany. That's over 20 years based on the Transporter platform, which we know has been a huge success. Now we are seeing the new one built on a different platform. We know that the new Transporter isn't going to feature a campervan version direct from the factory. That is only going to be done by Ford Transit, the Ford in the form of the Nugget, which interestingly has been built in conjunction with Westphalia, who built the original California, the VW campervans that came before it. The all-new California Ocean, Coast and Beach will continue to be built exclusively by Volkswagen in Hanover. I have been really excited about this vehicle as I think it ticks all the boxes that I actually need, and it certainly hasn't disappointed. I haven't seen the van in person, but it appears to tick a lot of the boxes. What the VW said about this: Carsten Intra, the CEO of Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, said, "It exceeded my expectations. Freedom for leisure and family." Lars Krause said, "It's the rebirth of an icon." And Albert Kirzinger, the head of design, said, "Daily life, use it for holiday, use it for everything you want. Flexibility. California is a way of life, a complete lifestyle, joy of traveling and discovery." Those comments sum up perfectly exactly what I've been saying in some of my recent videos about the Transporter. It's a vehicle that can be used for absolutely everything: my daily tasks, my sport, my work, then day trips to the beach, weekends away, holidays. Transporters are extremely versatile. And this new California, the all new California for the new era, is a multivan for everyday use and a motorhome. 5 new California models have been announced. This is in addition to the existing California and also the Grand California, which is built on the Crafter, the obviously much bigger camper van bordering on a motorhome. And each of these new models has been built on the Multivan platform, each of them being twin sliders. I absolutely love this. It is perfect for the UK, as we can now open the door on the pavement side of the road, which means it's also much safer. And it now means that the California Ocean can be sold for the first time in Australia. Each of these new models which have been announced are said to have more space, more flexibility, more technology, more comfort, and be more environmentally friendly. And this is seen in the fact that it is actually bigger. The Multivan is built on the MQB platform, and it's longer than the previous California. It's 5,173 millimeters and wider at 1,941 millimeters. But the height does remain the same. The current model is 1,990, and it is still the same, so it can fit under the height barriers. So it is going to be bigger than the outgoing model. The first ever for a California, this one can now be optioned in a plug-in hybrid with 4Motion. This is going to be a petrol hybrid, and to be honest with you, I think that's particularly the one which I've got my eye on. But there's also going to be options for the TDI, the diesel engine, and also the TSI petrol engines. The pop tops are going to be available in a range of colours, so you don't have to settle for just the one colour, nor do you have to settle for the colour of the van itself, as it's going to be available in several different options as you'd expect, including the two-tone, hopefully in green. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the order book when it opens. And as far as wheel choices are concerned, again, choices are going to be varied. There's going to be 7 choices, range from 16-inch to 19-inch, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be something for everybody. We mentioned more flexibility, and this is shown with the individual removable seats, each having a weight of only 24 kilograms, so it can be moved by a single person with relative ease. And additionally, all these seats, including the driver's and the passenger seats, are going to have drawers so you can store items. Extra storage is always very, very welcome with some of these smaller camper vans. So what are these 5 models? Well, first of all, you've got the California Beach, which is basically a passenger carrying multivan with a pop top. It'll seat 6 people for traveling, and the pop top on this one is a manual operation, but it's still high quality in the sense that it's going to have a sprung bed. This isn't going to be just a piece of wood for a bed. It's got springs, and then on top of those springs, it's going to have a high quality mattress. The next is the California Beach Tour, and additionally, it's going to have swivel front seats, 2 chairs in the tailgate, lighted in the pop top, sliding windows in the sliding doors, and the new Campervan control unit, which we'll come on to in a moment. It's also going to be fitted with a leisure battery, which is lithium iron phosphate. It's going to be a 5-seater with 3 individual seats in the rear. So as I've said, you're going to be able to take them out if you don't need all 3 of them at any one time, or you just want to increase that luggage space to maybe do a tip run or something. Or if you did want them in space, then you can actually use it as a bed, because the mattress can be utilised to put on the back seats when they're folded flat. Now the next one is the California Beach Camper, and this is the first of the multi-caravan type approved vehicles. The first 2 I've mentioned are passenger car approved, and this again is a 5-seater, but this one is fitted with a compact mini kitchen and 230-volt hookup connection. The kitchen uses a single ring gas hob and is pulled out from the rear of the camper. Yeah, we've seen a lot of those at the moment with the ID Buzz. A few of those conversions are being done with the pull-out kitchen in the rear. A very good facility. But the more I'm getting along these models, the more excited I'm getting, because I genuinely do have a great fondness for these vehicles. I really do like them. And the next is the California Coast. This one is a 4-seater and has 2 individual seats in the rear, a full kitchenette, and benefits from a second leisure battery. The kitchen includes a single gas cooker, a sink, storage, and also a fridge that opens forwards. A big benefit of this fridge opening that way is that it's perfect for opening from the outside, perfect for grabbing a cold drink whilst you're enjoying the warm sunshine. Now the next is the main event, and no doubt the one that most people are going to be interested in. Yeah, me included. And yes, it is going to be the most expensive, but that's because it's going to have the best of everything. It's a full-on camper with everything in it, everything which you're going to need. Okay, some will say that it doesn't have the space, and if you do, you're completely missing the point. The point is what I've already said and what Albert said at the launch. Daily life, use it for holiday, use it for everything you want. It's a multi-purpose vehicle. You can use it for everything. You can go to work and then go camping for a week straight after work. It's a multifunctional vehicle. You can use it for everything. Now the Ocean again is a 4-seater with seat heating for the driver and the front passenger. It's got California embroidery on the seating, an auxiliary heater, climatronic, which is basically air conditioning. It's got a large roof storage box above the load compartment, a lit kitchen, 28-litre fresh water tank, 230-volt hookup, electric hob, outside shower, outside table and chairs. It really does have everything which you're going to need for your campervan lifestyle. These vans are said to have 3 zones, 3 rooms, 3 areas. You've got the living room inside the van, and then you've got the 2 terraces. One exterior side having full access to the kitchen area, and the other, the great outdoors. You can have a sun canopy on one side and a pull-out awning on the other. You can sit under the stars and plan what adventure awaits for the following day. Now, one of my favourite aspects of this new California has to be the improved technology. I really do love a gadget, and this new range includes Control by Campervan control unit. This really is smart camping. You can control the functions of the campervan in 3 different ways. You've got the control panel itself, which is a 5-inch touchscreen display panel. You've got the infotainment system, so you can make the changes on there, or by using the California app, California on Tour. You can see information such as water levels, control the interior lighting, the power supply status, the fridge, the heater, or use the inclination display so the van can be levelled. This is all really clever stuff, clever tech on top of what the base vehicle already offers, with it being an extremely modern vehicle to start with. Not everything was revealed, there is more to come. At the Dusseldorf Caravan Salon later this year, Volkswagen are going to be announcing the California Universe. Not really much information was actually revealed other than they're building a California Universe, which includes a 360-degree ecosystem. Included in this is going to be merchandise, experiences, and van life community. Now, it all sounds really quite interesting, and I'm interested to know more. but I guess I'm going to have to wait. I don't really know what that is, but as soon as I find out, then I shall let you know. Before that, though, this new California will be released and it can be ordered in June. Not long away, we're actually in May now. The first deliveries are going to take place in the second half of this year, and I do presume that that does include the UK market. Regarding price, this question was asked and it was answered, but without a real answer. Basically said, when the pre-orders are released, you'll find out the price. And I know people are probably thinking, whatever the price is, it's going to be expensive. But you have to think about everything. The California has incredibly strong residual values, far better than any panel van conversion. The residual values are strong for a reason. They are amazing vehicles, and the sales numbers show this. Over 280,000 Californias have been sold. So when you're looking at the cost, also have a look at what the actual vehicle is, what does it do, and what it's likely to be worth in the future. These really are multi-purpose vehicles, and I genuinely really am interested. Let me know what you think in the comments. But if this isn't for you, and you might be interested in one of the older transporters, then have a look at these incredible vans here. Thanks for watching, take care, and I hope to see you soon.